Okay guys, in today's video I'm going to be teaching you tricks I'm going to be using to create a injector flushing kit. So this injector for Pujo, I pulled out of Pujo here. I don't think they've serviced it for quite a long time, and I'm gonna, first of all, let me demonstrate it, and we proceed further. I show you how I do it. And technically speaking, I'm going to be connecting one of the battery. Okay, that is in place. Now this socket is what I'm going to be using to connect it to light the power. It's well connected. You can hear the sound. So you need a socket of injector to be able to do this properly. I can see it. It's making the sound. Now I'm gonna be needing to plug it here. It's open. I can go ahead and plug the kit. I'll go ahead, and that's a kit I made there, which I'm trying to teach you how to use. Now we'll go over here and I'll hold it. Okay, so that's it. So here I have a cap cleaner, which I'm going to be using to demonstrate it here, and I have injector I pulled out. So the first thing here is depend on the kind of injector you're using. They cannot come the same size, but most of them can be having pretty much the same. This is for Volkswagen, Audi. This is for Pujo. So depends on it. This thing can come in different sizes, in different shape. So simplest way is to hold it and pull it. Then you test it. Okay, this one fitted very good, and it's just okay. Now the next thing that's gonna be happening is taking the straw from the other guy there and insert it here. Then get a glue here to add it on the mouth. And move your hand so that when you're done, it doesn't pull out. You need to add it around and let it be airtight around here. Now, for obvious reason, let's look at it. This is too big, so we're gonna be needing something smaller. Now, in some situation, if this one is too big, you can use it, except if it has to make a very good grip somewhere here. Now, what about here? It cannot work here, all right? Even with a bigger O-rings, it cannot work there. So because of it, this is not good. So we're getting something smaller. And here, where is it? Like this one here, all right? This is not the size. This is the size for this one here, all right? But for this one here, you see, it's not the size. So this is smaller. So this is the one we're gonna be using. Now let's test another one for this one here. For it to go here, it has to be strong, and since it can't go here, you need to find something like this and shove it here, all right, and widen it. Then you preheat this very place right around gently, not too much, else it's gonna over expand. You heat it right round, you expand it until you can be able to get in here without space. You can see it right there, right? That's pretty much it. So let's check this other side. It's not yet there. I'm gonna go ahead and wiggle it the more and test it out. Alright, pretty much this is, but you have to hold here so that this doesn't separate from this one when you start pressurizing here. Now for this one, this is the one I have done so far already, alright, which is the smaller one of this one here, right? Okay. Now this test kit can actually come in two places. Can come in handy to use to flush this very injector here, and also as a testing kit to check if this injector is leaking. How are we going to test for leakage? Now I'm going to show you guys how we're going to do it. To test for leakage, it's going to be pretty much simple. We're going to use the same process we're going to be using to flush the system, to flush the injector. Now let's do the flushing, and let me show you a simple trick that is there, so you know the difference between the flushing and testing if this injector is still very active or it's leaking. The test we're going to be testing is leaking. Now here you see it fitted very well, it's very strong. So now on the test phase, let's first test here and flush this one and keep it aside. Okay, I have flushed this one. There are two more dirty ones, very dirty. Let me show you guys. You see these injectors here are dirty. This one is cleaner, and it's what I used to flush it. So let's flush this too. And here, let's look inside this guy here. You can see, I think you can see some filter in there, very far water. Okay, so let's go ahead and insert it here. Okay, you might find something like a clip to clip it here so that it doesn't get out, because if it get out, it's gonna make a mess. Right, now put this one here. Now we're gonna start first with the flushing. I'm gonna flush it both ways, here and here. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert it here. Then it's also gonna be very good if you're done and you want to use this as a testing kit. You want to apply, you want to put this here. I want to slot this here, then get a glue and apply it here so that it doesn't push out. All right, get a glue and apply it here so it doesn't push out. Now here comes the other side. We need to test for leak. How do we test for leak? The test for leak is that there's gonna be pressure from here. Let me show you guys. To test for leak, there's gonna be pressure from here, and you're not gonna let go and you're not gonna allow power, because if power goes in here, this is gonna open and it's gonna leak out. But if there is a leak, one way to find out is you pressurize here, because there is a lot of pressure here, much more bigger than the fuel pump that is coming. So let's go ahead and pressurize it. We'll keep it like this so that the liquid can go inside. Then we'll get it right there. There is pressure, and we'll check if it's leaking. It's not leaking. We'll add more, press, and we'll check. So this injector is good because it's not leaking. Right now, if I add a little power to it right now, watch, it's gonna splash. You have seen that. So that's how we do it. So at this both end right now, we have achieved both flushing it using as a flushing kit and as a testing kit. So let's pressurize it again. This time, if we can keep a constant power here, we're gonna flush this for a longer time. You can see that. Okay, so that's good. Now we can detach the power. We can decide to flush it from this other angle. Now, as soon as you hear a click, then the power is on. Okay, so we're gonna push it back. Now you can see it. There's a whole lot of dirt coming from flushing it backwards. You see it right there. So you need to wear a safety goggle when you're doing this. You can get the power out of it right now. Let's show you the result. You can see how clean that is compared to how it was previously. Right? Look at the inside there. See how clean that is. Okay. Compared to this guy right here, this is the second one we're flushing that time. You can see that there are two different. One is dirty, one is not dirty. Okay, so guys, that's how to make injector testing kit and injector flushing kit are the same. Injector flushing kit. So do give me a thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and I gotta catch you guys later. Bye for now.